Yes, the funny thing is those people that do this Yahoo, as you call it, they are very smart people. If they can just channel that same energy they use in doing that scheme Yahoo and focus it, they can do so many productive things. There are so many problems they can solve in the society right now just by sitting in front of your computer and surfing the net, going through it and looking at things. Technology, I think that should be a topic for another day because, well, my personal opinion is that technology has done more good than harm in the society. So basically, I started from a website online called Free Code Camp.
Okay.
So it's a learning platform where you go and you learn how to write code. Like they teach you step by step. You learn how to write code, and after you finish a course, they give you you take a test. If you pass the test, then they will give you a certification.
Okay.
Starting with responsive web design to JavaScript to front-end development and the likes. So I started learning from there. And if I had issues, I'll go to YouTube, search around. Yeah, the thing is, you see, the tech industry is a very flexible industry that does not really care about your background.
Okay.
Whether you're 22 or you're 42, so long as you have the skills, regardless of whether you're coming from sales, medicine, whatever industry you're coming from, so long as you have the skills to the tech industry always accommodates you, and it's even an advantage.
Hello viewers and welcome to Voices of Regalo, where every voice counts. My name is Nkechi Jane Obodoke, Jane for short. Voices of Regalo is powered by Regalo Foundation. Today, in our midst, we have a tech guru. And I will just glance through his profile. Ugochukwu Victor Nwafor is an Angular software developer with a strong focus on building scalable, responsive, and user-friendly web applications. With a background in chemistry from University of Benin, Ugochukwu successfully transitioned into tech, where he combines analytical thinking with creativity to deliver efficient digital solutions. Ugochukwu is dedicated to creating seamless user experiences and writing clean, maintainable code that drives digital innovation. And his hobby, he loves reading. Ladies and gentlemen, Regalo stars, join me to welcome Victor Nwafor Ugochukwu.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, you said you love reading, and I was just wondering, this place was cool before. When you came in, everywhere was just hot, and I perceived that it's coming from your head. You love reading, like your hobby is reading?
Yes. I love reading.
Wow.
It's an habit I picked up when I was in secondary school.
Secondary school.
Yeah, so instead of watching movies, I prefer to read.
Okay.
I gain more when I read than when I watch movies. So,
who is Ugochukwu Nwafor?
Ugochukwu Nwafor is a graduate of the University of Benin.
Yeah.
I graduated with a degree in chemistry.
Okay.
And currently a software engineer. And I currently work with an organization where basically I render my services to them as a front-end Angular developer, where we build scalable applications that used to power the entire organization. Okay.
How did you navigate into tech? Seeing that you studied chemistry, how did you navigate into tech?
That's a very good question. Thank you for that.
Okay.
My navigation into tech was not an easy one because, check my background, I studied chemistry in school. And I remember when I applied for JAMB, I applied to study petrochemical engineering because I was interested in getting into the oil and gas sector.
Okay.
But the university they gave me the course on industrial chemistry. Then along the line, I had to switch to pure chemistry with the advice of my course, what was it called?
Course rep?
Not course rep. Course advisor.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I had no interest in tech right until my final year in the school, in the university.
Okay.
And I'd always been interested about how applications run. And back when I was in school, I was a heavy user of Twitter. Yeah. So I go to Twitter, I post tweets, I interact with people. And when I discovered that this particular Twitter can actually be built and maintained by certain people, I used to think that maybe it was something like a machine that was just working. I didn't know that it was like real human beings that sat down and wrote the code that really made this particular platform function. Since I was a heavy user of Twitter, I started wondering how the techniques, the logics and the technologies behind the functioning of Twitter.
Okay.
Then fast forward to after my schooling period, I decided to venture into tech. Then I told my parents. My dad was very supportive.
Okay.
He contacted one of his colleagues, which like his son, who has already gone far. He was already working outside the country. So this was the person that put me through the courses I had to take. So basically, I started from a website online called Free Code Camp.
Okay.
So it's a learning platform where you go and you learn how to write code. Like they teach you step by step. You learn how to write code, and after you finish a course, they give you you take a test. If you pass the test, then they will give you a certification.
Okay.
Starting with responsive web design to JavaScript to front-end development and the likes. So I started learning from there. And if I had issues, I would go to YouTube, search around. And I discovered that I was just learning. I did not have any real working experience. All I had was the normal experience. I know how to put codes together.
Okay.
Then I decided to come outside, and I came in contact with a startup tech company. And at the time I joined that company, it was a volunteering job. I was not being paid, but I was going to gain experience, like real professional experience there. They were working on a classified e-commerce website, which is currently live today.
Oh.
It's competing with the likes of Gigi and Jumia.
Yeah.
So I joined the front-end team, and that was where my skills actually grew. And from there, so that's basically it.
Well, so in tech, it's not easy. You hear people say, the income from tech is big, so dollars is good and all that, but they don't talk about the financial strain in the process of learning tech and the mental, challenges. So, what was it like for you?
It was not an easy journey. My journey through tech was not a straightforward journey. There were many ups and downs, starting with the mental, the financial, even the elephant in the room we call imposter syndrome.
Okay.
When you start doing something and you feel like you're not up to it.
Okay.
But basically, the thing that really helped me most of the time was I had to discipline myself. One of the things I did was I decided within myself that I'll wake up in the morning as early as 8 o'clock. I'm already set, I'm going out for work. Okay. And I'll go to our living room, I'll sit down there with my laptop and I'll work till 6 p.m. Then at around 10 p.m. I'll still pick up again. I usually stop learning around 1, 2 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that for close to almost a year. So when I started working on projects, I'll go on YouTube, I'll look at applications that has already been built by other developers. Then I'll watch their videos step by step. I'll be writing my code on the side. So it was a really tough one, but with discipline and perseverance, I was able to scale through.
So, you just answered my question, one of my questions. That means some youths of nowadays, they don't have an excuse because you just gave a step-by-step on how you are able to go through and learn through. So I would ask, how do you know about Regalo Foundation, and how has Regalo Foundation helped you in your journey?
Oh yes, our Regalo Foundation. So it started 2 years ago when I started having issues with lights. Because at some point, my daddy walked up to me and he was like, there is no way to buy fuel to fuel the gen and all that. So I met a friend of mine who was telling me that I could actually go out there and go to a resource center and work. And I was like, to go to a resource center, you still have to pay money. Then he suggested Regalo Foundation. That they actually have a resource center here where you just come with your laptop and you sit down and you learn. At first, I didn't believe him. I thought it was a joke or something. So I came here. I came to Regalo Foundation, and everything my friend actually told me was true. So Regalo Foundation has really helped me a lot because I remember I spent up to a year coming to Regalo Foundation at least four times in a week.
Yeah. Just
to continue my studies. And I even remember conducting a couple of interviews in Regalo Foundation as well.
Yeah.
So that's how I got to know about Regalo Foundation.
Well, at Regalo Foundation, we have the Resource and Learning Center where we have professionals, workers, students who do come in to read, to learn. Is a safe space for everyone. So check us out. Come to our place at number 45 Akinyemi Street, Igondo. The tech space evolves every time. How are you able to keep up with the pace?
All right, thank you for that question.
Okay.
So the tech space, yes, you're right, it evolves every time. So the best way to keep up is to surround yourself within the tech space itself.
Okay.
Take for example myself as an Angular developer. All my social medias, like I just follow anything that has to do with Angular or coding as a whole. You understand?
Okay.
So whenever I pick up my phone and I scroll through WhatsApp, Twitter, or LinkedIn, I'm always seeing new things to watch that occupy my time. And one other way to keep up with the latest trends in the tech space is also to like keep on practicing.
Okay.
You understand? You don't have to like have a paid job or a gig before you write codes. In your own time, you can just go online, look for tough projects and just keep on working. And if you have issues, thank God technology has made everything so easy today. We have AIs like Gemini, ChatGPT, DeepSeek. These are companions that can really help you. If you encounter errors while writing your code, you can always ask them and they would guide you through the right path.
Okay, so there are so many graduates who feel like they have missed it. Like when I was in school, I was trying to introduce myself to some students. I said, "What did you learn?" She said, "I learned forestry and wildlife." I said, "Eh?" Another one said, "I learned fishery." Now the thing is that some people, some graduates, they might feel like maybe they've missed it and now there is tech. They don't even know how to navigate. But I would say that no matter the course you learned, if you include tech in it, the sky is not your limit. So how would you advise such people?
Yeah, the thing is, you see, the tech industry is a very flexible industry that does not really care about your background.
Okay.
Whether you're 22 or you're 42, so long as you have the skills,
Yeah.
regardless of whether you're coming from sales, medicine, whatever industry you're coming from, so long as you have the skills to the tech industry always accommodates you, and it's even an advantage. Take for example, when I was still learning how to code, there was this still free code camp. I was following them on Twitter.
Okay.
So they gave a testimony of a young lad in his late 20s. That's in Canada. So the guy, he was a sales manager and he enrolled in free code camp. He learned the course for about 6 months. So the person, he came on the platform and he gave the testimony that he has switched careers. Yeah. And what really helped him get that particular job as a front-end developer for that organization was his sales background. Yes. Because they said they asked him that, what if the company asks you, like, if you get employed by an organization, yes, they employ you for a particular role, but at times they might ask you to do one or two things that are not related to your roles. So it doesn't really matter where you find yourself currently, so long as you have the passion to learn. Once you start learning and you have the skills to actually write code. And also, one of the most important thing again is to solve problems. You see, coding is all about problem solving. If you look around the society today, there are so many problems to be solved. If you can solve a problem through writing code, trust me, the sky is just your beginning. Yeah. All right, thank you.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in tech?
In the next 5 years, that's a tough question. I still see myself here in Africa, in my country, Nigeria. And by that time, I think I'll be a major problem solver for my community and my country at large.
Now, that was a great one. I will just read out this quote. It says, "Technology is a useful servant, but a dangerous master. Has tech done more harm than good?"
Yes, I would say tech has done more good than harm. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it all depends on the individual, what they decide to do with the weapon placed in your hands. That is technology as we're talking about right now.
So technology is a weapon?
Yes, it's a weapon.
It's a weapon.
It's a weapon, depending on what you do with it.
Okay.
There are some people that take advantage of this tech that we have, smartphones, all these softwares we have, learning platforms, to advance themselves. Okay. I remember while I was in school, a lecturer once told me that no matter what you do, always try to add value to yourself. Okay. When you add value to yourself, you prepare yourself for anything at all. Because when opportunity meets preparedness, that's what people call luck. So technology today has made things very easy compared to the former days. Yeah. an individual can just sit at the comfort of his home and gain knowledge just from surfing the internet, while another individual can still sit at the comfort of his home and still decide to abuse technology. So that is where we come and say that technology has...
What about those doing Yahoo? It's not with technology, dude. Every time they own computer, it's due to technology. So many people are crying that they are being duped.
Yes, the funny thing is those people that do this Yahoo, as you call it, they are very smart people. If they can just channel that same energy they use in doing that scheme Yahoo and focus it, they can do so many productive things. There are so many problems they can solve in the society right now just by sitting in front of your computer and surfing the net, going through it and looking at things. Technology, I think that should be a topic for another day, because my personal opinion is that technology has done more good than harm in the society.
So I'll just glance through the next question. Is it ethical to replace women workers with AI or automation? Because some people are complaining, some people are losing their jobs due to technology. So what would you say about that?
The thing is, AI is here to assist us humans. There is no way AI can do the job of a human being.
What about automation?
Automation, it still boils down to assisting. If you have a task where you spend close to like 1 week to finish. When AI comes into it, you end up spending like 4 hours doing that task. You understand? So the thing that we need to look now is, if AI can help us reduce the time to achieve tasks that will take us long, how do we make use of the extra time that we have?
Okay.
Use it. If you ask me, I'll tell you use it to still add more value to yourself.
Wow.
So personally, AI, in the field where I work in, AI has been a lot of assistance to us. And I don't see AI replacing humans even in the nearest future. Instead, they're assisting us to achieve even more.
Wow. At Regalo Foundation, we have an online program, Career Navigation, in which we call in professionals to train young people on the career in which they would follow. So whether you learned maybe fishery, animal science and all that, and you want to navigate and you want to enter into tech, we have professionals who would guide you through into it. That is what Regalo Foundation do for people. It's a nice time having you. Such a wonderful section with Victor Nwafor.
Thank
it's
you.
A pleasure.
Yeah, it's my pleasure too.
So it's all about adding value. I just picked that from some of its words. It's all about adding value. If you want to navigate into tech, you just need to be intentional about it. Set your goals right. You can go to YouTube. If you say you don't have money to learn, you can go to YouTube, take up. You will see so many lessons, so many things to learn from there. You just start up from there and you see that the sky is not your limit. And we have come to the end of this podcast. Thank you, Mr. Victor Ugochukwu, for being here today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. And I am Nkechi Jane Obodoke. Thank you very much for joining in. Follow our YouTube page at regalofoundation.com. Thank you so much and peace out.